80s, it's time for a totally radical flashback to your favorite movies and TV shows from the Reagan era, all updated and destroyed for a brand new audience. I don't know why I'm wearing this hat. I was trying to find something 80s. It was the closest thing I could come up with. I also have a Swatch watch, but it's broken, so I couldn't wear it. Anyway, let's start with the remake of The Karate Kid. Now, it should be said, the original Karate Kid is an example of an outstanding script executed to perfection with heart and a great cast and a really sound story. I mean, such a surprise, too. Pat Morita got an Oscar nomination for his performance, and it's got the best 80s bad guy of all time, Billy Zabka, just being a jerk face, breaking ghetto blasters and beating up stupid kids. So now here we are, 26 years later, with the remake. And to their credit, they tried to make this one a little bit different. They got Jaden Smith as Daniel's son, or I guess Will Smith's son. And they've got Jackie Chan as the fake Miyagi, Mr. Han. But for the purposes of this, we're going to be calling him Fiyagi from here on out. So, let's get to the first problem with this movie right off the bat. Karate Kid, right? Mr. Fiyagi is teaching Will Smith's son Kung Fu. So the Karate Kid doesn't know karate, the Karate Kid knows Kung Fu. So I bet you're wondering, why didn't they call this movie The Kung Fu Kid? Makes total sense. Well, probably because it gets people like me worked up that they remade it and kept the same title, even though it's Kung Fu, not karate. But you know what? Now everybody knows about it, now I'm talking about it, and I guess they've accomplished their mission, because now, Karate Kid. Great, but you know what? If you're going to call it Karate Kid, then I'm going to base my merits of this movie on the original. So let's talk about what's different. Well, first of all, Will Smith's son is significantly younger than Ralph Macchio's character was in the original. He's like 11 in this movie, which takes out a whole bunch of storylines from the original, like Ralph Macchio and Elizabeth Shue. There's no Elizabeth Shue in this movie. There's like a younger girl, but who wants to see that? A couple 11-year-olds? What? You know, in the original he's fighting for her honor, and he's like flirting with her, and they're going on dates. He can't do that! He's not even old enough to drive! Speaking of which, in the original also, Ralph Macchio really wants a car. Jaden Smith can't do that for like another 5 years, so maybe he wants a scooter. Maybe that's what Mr. Fiyagi gives him, a scooter. Also, in the original, he's getting beaten up by teenagers, right? And he gets saved by Mr. Miyagi, and it's awesome. This fragile guy beats up these teenagers. Well, in this one, the kids are 11. So when Mr. Fiyagi saves Jaden Smith, he's beating up a bunch of 11-year-olds. Jackie Chan just beating the crap out of 11-year-old kids. What? Also, when you watch the trailer for this movie, all that training that Fiyagi does with Will Smith's son, because of his age, it just looks like child abuse. It's terrible. Fiyagi's just a dick. 80s Week continues with the A-Team getting the A-list treatment. That means no Mr. T. And Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson, what the hell are you doing in this, man? It's crazy. Now that MacGruber is out of theaters, this is your only chance to see Big, Dumb, and Loud. And if that's what you're looking for, I don't know, have at it. Okay, let's recap. There are no more original ideas.